Hello everyone, this is the pre-market report video for today 20th September 2024 for the Indian stock market in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty. In the last video, we discussed about how Fed chairman gave very sensible explanation regarding to his positiveness about the economy, employment and inflation. However, because of the pre-interest rate cut market run-up for the 7th straight day, yesterday US market closed mild negative. So basically, Fed chairman's speech was very positive. On top of that, last night, the number of job insurance claims data came as 2,19,000 against the expectation of 2,30,000. Hence, this is the first positive. And in the last month, Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index was down by 7%. And for this month, analysts expected the down of additional 0.8%. But in contrast to both of this, the manufacturing index increased by 1.7%. This is the second positive. And both these very important macros released before the US market opening. Hence, US market opened very positive and throughout the day it sustained that level. Even S&P 500 hit the fresh all-time high value and first time crossed the 5,700 mark. In the end, Dow Jones increased 1.26%, S&P 500 up by 1.7% and Nasdaq increased 2.49%. In case of VIX, it crashed by over 10% and moved down to 16.5 from above 18 level. Basically, US market was super positive. However, for some reason, that positiveness was not seen in GIFT Nifty. Early morning it closed positive 25,560 mark, but not positive like US market. Equating this with the spot market, it's indicating the gap up opening of 100 points, not much, which is roughly only 0.4%. Then regarding Indian ADR, it is similar to GIFT Nifty. As it is last night compared to Wednesday night, all closed positive. ICICI Bank ADR, Infosys ADR and Reliance GDR increased around 1%, whereas Wipro increased 1.5% and HDFC Bank ADR increased above 2%, which looks like really great, but in actual sense, if we calculate the arbitrage, ICICI Bank, Infosys and Reliance, these three indicating only the flat opening. But on the positive side, both Wipro ADR and HDFC Bank ADR indicating the positive of 1% arbitrage. So overall, both the sector expects to open mild positive. Also, this drop in recession fear increased the oil price by near 2%. At the time of this video, WTI crude trading around $71 per barrel and Brent crude traded at $75 per barrel. So these are the things happened in the dollar market. Now let's look at the India related info. First, about institution data. In the cash market, FII turned as net sellers. The net sold for 2,550 crore rupees. Whereas on the other hand, DA net bought the shares worth approximately 2,000 crore rupees. And in the derivative market, FII returned to normal state. In the index option market, the net bought for 2,700 crore rupees. And in the stock future market, net bought for 3,400 crore rupees. Then as a hedge, they sold stock option for 2,000 crore rupees and index future for 920 crore rupees. If we see the future market open interest, FII holding near 68% long position and 32% position on the short side. So considering all for now, for the next week expiry, FII expecting a breakout on either side and in addition, they are leaning to the further positive run. Then regarding the stock specific, as most people know now, yesterday Vodafone Idea AGR dues recalculation submission to the Supreme Court was rejected and as a consequence, stock fell near 20%. Hence, all the AGR due related telecom related stocks like Vodafone Idea, Indus Tower, etc. all under serious pressure. However, though Airtel was affected by this issue, it seems it closed very positive. So, those who trade in telecom sector, please be cautious. Second, about Jyoti Lab. Yesterday, they acquired the laundry service brand called Quilco. Hence, we can expect Jyoti Lab stock will be on focus. Third, about IFL Finance. In the aftermarket hours, RBI lifted their gold loan business sanction, which is really good for the company since at present, because of this RBI sanction, the stock has been trading down year to date for 15%. So possibly this might turn the stock price around. Finally, one very interesting stat. Based on change in open interest data, it looks like every week, non-monthly but the weekly expiry, the total open interest volume was around just 14 to 15%. So as a summary, clearly global momentum, US market all really very good, but for some reason India's positiveness was not that much. ADR and GIFT Nifty for now indicating the gap up opening of 100 points. Then as per stock open interest analysis, Indus Tower, Jindal Steel, National Aluminium, Polycab, Torrent Pharma got the increase in open interest along with the fall in stock price, which means it got the short build up. Similarly, Airtel, Apollo Tyre, Federal Bank, Ashok Leyland and Naukri got the long position build up. So as usual, be cautious while trading in those stocks. About the things to look out. First morning before our market opening, Japan and China's interest rate decision. Again, the expectation is to keep as it is. In addition, Japan is going to release the August month consumer inflation data. Hence, most probably today morning, global momentum might be driven by Asian markets macro. Then during our market hours at 11:30 am, UK's retail sales data is due. Then around 1:30 pm, Europe's August month PPI data, or otherwise in simple terms, wholesale inflation data is scheduled to release. Finally, in the aftermarket hours around 5 pm, bi-weekly Indian banks loan and deposit growth data are some of the important items we need to keep an eye out today. Just for info, yesterday Bank of England kept their interest rate as it is, which makes me really very worried. Since next July, my house mortgage fixed rate is due to renew. For the last 5 years, I have been enjoying the low fixed rate 1.8%. It seems after July, I can't able to escape the higher interest rate. At present, Bank of England keeping the interest rate at 5%. At least if they dropped that to 3% in the next 5 months, I will be very happy. Let's see. Coming to technical, Nifty opened 110 points gap up and crossed 25,600 for the first time, but it could not sustain and closed around 25,400. Thus on the daily chart, Nifty formed a bearish candlestick pattern with a long upper shadow, which is nothing but the shooting star pattern, which indicates profit booking at higher levels and also the early indication of a bearish reversal. Additionally, Nifty failed to close above the rising trend line, which is crucial for a further upward move towards 25,600. On the positive note, Nifty remained above all key moving averages with a positive bias in RSI and MACD momentum indicators. Hence, going forward, we can expect more consolidation like sideways movement between the range 25,300 to 25,500 and breaking out on either side will decide the future trend. On the lower end, support is at 25,300, below which Nifty might correct down towards 25,100 to 25,000. In case of Bank Nifty, it opened 180 points gap up and continued to outperform Nifty. In fact, it moved closer to 53,360 all-time high value but ended at around 53,040. Thus on the daily chart, Bank Nifty formed a bullish candlestick pattern with a long upper shadow resembling an inverted hammer pattern, which showing the buyer's strength at the lower level. And one more thing, for the 6th straight session, Bank Nifty formed the higher high higher low formation. Hence, going forward, the immediate resistance is at 53,400 and the immediate support is at 51,500. Regarding the weekly options data, the maximum call option open interest was at 27,000 strike, followed by 26,000 and 25,800, with maximum new call option writing at 27,000 strike and then 26,500 and 26,000. On the put side, the maximum open interest was at 25,000 strike, followed by 24,000 and 23,000, with maximum new put option writing at 22,500 strike and then 25,500 and 23,000. Hence, options data suggests a broader trading range in between 25,000 to 25,900 zone, while an immediate range between 25,300 to 25,700 level. That's all in this video. Hope you all got some information. Please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video so it will help me beat the YouTube algorithm and also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this, as I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. I'm doing this for me and viewers' educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.